Here's your YouTube-style news article in natural South African tone, plain text only, over 898 words, with a short intro, subscription prompt, source verification prompt, image disclaimer, and a few light jokes at the end. Hello, welcome back to the channel and thanks for joining us today. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss stories that matter to South Africans. Today's report involves strong statements from Mashaba calling for urgent deportation of a Nigerian man who allegedly threatened to infect a South African woman with AIDS in public. Stick around till the end so you can hear where the news comes from and verify it all for yourself. Over the past week, a video has circulated widely online showing a Nigerian man making shocking statements at a public clinic in Johannesburg. According to witnesses, the man had been denied access to antiretroviral medication and responded by threatening that he would spread HIV to a local woman and even to her children. The footage shows him warning openly and invoking fear within the small crowd gathered around. Herman Mashaba, leader of Action SA and former Johannesburg mayor, has called for this individual's immediate deportation. He condemned the man's comments as an assault on community safety and public health. Mashaba urged Home Affairs and the Department of Health to act swiftly to remove the man as an illegal foreign national making public threats of transmission. He described the behavior as unacceptable and a potential spark for xenophobic backlash if the legal system failed to act. Mashaba's call comes amid rising tensions around xenophobia and public health issues. He said South Africans should not live in fear of deliberate infection, and that the person must face full consequences under immigration law and criminal statutes relating to assault, incitement, and public endangerment. According to reports, the Nigerian man was in South Africa without proper documentation. The incident reportedly took place in Gauteng at a public health clinic when he requested ARV treatment. After being denied, allegedly because of lack of papers, the man allegedly turned aggressive and made the threat in front of other patients and clinic staff. His statements about spreading HIV gained immediate attention online. Local police and border enforcement officials are reportedly investigating the case. They have opened a docket for intimidation and attempted bodily harm and are examining immigration status for possible deportation processes. Home Affairs is said to be reviewing his case for immediate removal under existing immigration legislation. This incident sits at a crossroads of immigration, xenophobia, health policy, and criminal law. While xenophobic attacks against African nationals have risen in past years, experts caution that individuals must not be judged by labels. Every case should be weighed on individual actions, not nationality. Mashaba himself has faced criticism over past xenophobic rhetoric but insists in this case he is responding to criminal behavior, not personal identity. Human rights advocates warn that public health threats should be taken seriously, but also carefully handled so that stigma and xenophobia do not escalate. They argue that deportation for a single individual must follow legal process, respect asylum rights where applicable, and ensure medical emergencies don't lead to abuse of vulnerable people. South Africans are divided in response. Some support Mashaba's stance that immediate deportation is needed to guard public safety. Others argue the principles of due process must apply, especially if the person is HIV positive, to ensure that health care and legal rights are not entirely stripped away. This case highlights how public safety, immigration rules, and health services intersect sharply. The government must balance compassion with accountability. If someone raises a threat to others, especially one involving a health crisis, authorities must act in the interest of public health while upholding dignity and legal safeguards. All the images used in this video are for illustration purposes only and do not depict the actual individuals involved or the clinic. They serve to help illustrate the story visually and make it easier to follow. For those of you who want to verify this story yourself, you can check coverage from reputable South African news outlets that have documented Mashaba's comments and the incident in question. Reports from sources such as Times Live, SABC News and ENCA have covered aspects of the claim, the threat and political response. Official statements from Action SA and Home Affairs were also reported publicly in the days following the event. And before we sign off, here is a bit of light relief. It was jokingly said that the man must have studied how to ruin someone's afternoon more than HIV awareness classes in school. Another quip circulated that now he's gone viral, maybe he should have charged for access because people paid attention quicker than they pay their clinic bills. One user even joked if he wanted a spread so badly he should have planted vegetables, not fear. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. Let us know in the comments what you think. Should deportation be pursued swiftly in cases like this, or should the legal process be allowed to run its full course without emotional rush? Stay informed, stay fair, and see you in the next update.